Can I ask you something real? Have you ever had someone in your life who was a no person? Just always said no. And you really wanted to help them. Someone stuck, someone struggling, someone who couldn't see the beauty in themselves, but you could. And you wanted so badly to help them grow. So you offer advice, encouragement, guidance, but somehow it didn't really land. They didn't change. And you're left wondering, how exactly do people actually change? So this is addressed in this week's Parsha, BEHALOSCHA. If this is a question you have, BEHALOSCHA may give you a hint of the answer. BEHALOSCHA talks about lighting the menorah. And there's a story Rav Shlomo Carlebach tells that he was flying El Al, and on the back of the plane he notices this old elderly Yid. This probably was in the 1960s or 50s. It's a long time ago. He walks down the aisle, he notices this guy, he leans over and he says, "Rebbe Yid, did you have a Rebbe?" The man said, "Of course I had a Rebbe. I was a chassid of Alexander, the Rebbe of Alexander." So Rav Shlomo, he's like, "No, you have any Torah that you could tell me?" So the man said, "Of course I do." So he said in Parshas BEHALOSCHA, this week's Parsha, it says, "Vayas Kain Aaron." Aaron does kasher tziva Hashem es Moshe. Aaron did exactly what Hashem told him to do. Rashi comments, "Lahagid shivchei shel Aaron shelo shina." It's to tell us the praise of Aaron that he didn't change. The Rebbe asks, so what's the big deal? Of course, everybody does what they're told, and if Aharon HaKohen, who was the great Kohen, of course he follows the commandments of Hashem. Hashem commanded, he's going to do it. So what is Rashi coming to tell us that Aharon HaKohen didn't change? Rebbe gives a deeper explanation. He says it doesn't mean that Aaron didn't change the instructions. It means that Aaron didn't try to change people. Sheloi Shina. The people who always said no, Shina he was able to change. So how was he able to change the no people? Because he was a person of yes. He was a yes person. He didn't make people feel like they had to become someone else. He didn't say, go fix this, go fix this. Aaron was oyeves abrios u'mekarvim l'Torah. He loved the people. That's what brought them together. That's what, he had his light. He showed you your light just as you are. He lit the flame without telling you to change. But somehow, because he believed in you so deeply, you began to believe in yourself. That's the Torah's praise, Shaloshina. He didn't change. He didn't push people to become someone they weren't. He reached into the deepest part of who they already were and helped them shine. Sometimes people try to help us by telling us who we should be. They give us advice, books, chizuk. That's all great, and it's all well-intentioned. But deep down, sometimes you can feel they don't really see me. They see a version of me they want to fix. So what's the message of Rashi when Rashi says that Aaron Loshina? Aaron was the highest level of love. He saw you. He saw the real you, the holy you. And that's why he helped people change without ever demanding the change. So what's the Torah teaching us? How do you actually help someone grow? Not by correcting, not by fixing, not by pointing out what's missing, but by saying this: I see you who you are, and it's beautiful. And when someone is seen this way, that's when the fire of the menorah is ignited. That's when real tshuva begins. That's not from pressure, but from presence. That's the light of Aaron. May we be zocha that this parsha of Parshas BEHALOSCHA, where we bring up the light, that's the real light that we're meant to share. Have a good Shabbos.